Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce plan, plant, and planet. We'll also look at similar words like ran and rant, or pant and pan. I see I have an extra T here. So looking at plan versus plant, if you just look in the dictionary, they look like they'll be the same except for plant will have the T sound. These are both fairly straightforward in terms of how they're spelled. One letter for one sound. They both have the A vowel like in cat or man, plan, plant. But we often say the word plant without saying the T sound at the end. This is a typical pattern for American English speakers that we don't always say our T sounds. We do mark the T. We make a stopped T here. It sounds like plant, plant. Basically what I'm doing there is I'm lifting my tongue for that T, but I'm not releasing the air. So if I just said this word, plant, I might say the T and let the air out. But if I'm using it in a sentence, for example, I need to water the plant that's over there, plant that's over there, I'm gonna not let that T out, and that means I'm gonna make my N sound very short. If I'm saying plant, even if I say the T, plant, my N does not last very long. It's fairly short. Versus when I'm saying plan, my N can last because it's the final sound of the word. That's the plan versus that's the plant. That's the plant. So even though you might not hear that T being released, you should hear a strong difference between that's the plan and that's the plant, because plant is so short. It gets cut here, very short N, and I raise my tongue, stop the air for the T sound. So that's the main difference between these two sounds. It's not the presence or absence of the true T sound. It's the shortness or length of the N sound. Plan can have a long N, plant has a short N with a stopped T. Then when we come to planet, we have two syllables, and there's a sound between the N and the T sound. Planet will have a little I or an sound there. It's a very reduced vowel because we have first syllable stress. So plan is long, and then it is short. This N, planet, really can link together to the second syllable. So it can be long. It's not going to be cut off. And then this final T will be just like in plant, where I might say planet or the planet is. Depending on what comes after a T in a word, we may turn it into a flap. We may use a stopped T, or we may end on it and say a true aspirated T, as in there's the planet. Words like ran and rant, pan and pant follow the same pattern with how we say those T's and N's at the end, so you can use this and apply this knowledge in other places as well. Some words that don't do that, if we have can and can't, they do that, but there are some other differences with how we say the word can, often in a lot of contexts where we reduce it to more of a can. I can go, I can't go. I do have a couple of different videos detailing can versus can't, because that's something that many people tell me they can't hear the difference between the two, or when they're saying one, people hear them saying the other. So do check out that video for can and can't if you need a little more help besides what we talked about here in this video for plan and plant. Thanks so much for watching this video. For your comments and suggestions, do feel free to leave a comment if you have a question, or if you have some words you'd like to see me cover in our Word of the Day series or on our Minimal Pairs Contrast Words playlist. I'd be happy to cover those. You can also attend and ask questions in our live question and answer class on Saturdays. That's each Saturday at 9:15 Seattle time, 12:15 Eastern time here in the US. If you need more help for the details of the sounds in these words or any of the sounds of English, check out our Sounds of English course on SpeechModification.com. It's a really low-cost course, under $2, but it walks you through all of the consonants and vowel sounds of English, tells you how they're pronounced, spelled, what words they're in, and gives you tips to improve and understand all of the sounds of English to build a strong foundation to pronounce any word you like confidently and easily in American English. That's our Sounds of English course on SpeechModification.com. I hope you'll check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's Word of the Day and Saturday's live question and answer class. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.